Hi everybody.
Hi guys, we're back.
We're back. Today we're with Erin, Ennis, and Tootie, Skaggs, and we're going to talk about the beauty industry.
Yay!
Yay, big time.
Yes, and as you can see, we're in the salon today with them, so we're kind of like on location.
We are on location. This is actually my location. I work with these girls. These are my work sisters. And of course, Fawn's always here too, so we just all hang out.
Part of the family, I think.
Yeah, exactly. Part of the family.
You're an honorary member.
Honorary member.
I love it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Right.
You're welcome. Take it.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
We're just going to get into some questions and then we'll just roll from there.
Okay.
All right. Number one is, what made you want to enter cosmetology? And you guys decide who wants to go first.
You're it.
I just always had a passion for doing my friend's hair for prom and makeup. I was always braiding my sister's hair into little micro braids and little topsy tails. I didn't know that I could make a living doing it because there's no one else in my family that has done it. I feel like I'm the opposite. Like everyone's like, I'm the first to go to college. I'm the first to drop out of college in my family and go to beauty school. But it's something I just knew was for me. I had zero reservations changing the trajectory of my entire life because I knew it. I think it made my parents really nervous, but
It was natural.
it just was super natural. Yeah, it felt like
Come
I
out.
was right where I needed to
Yeah.
be.
I don't think so.
And I've been doing it for 20 years now.
20 years. You got a little bit on that.
24 years.
24 years. Because, well, go ahead. How did you start your cosmetology? When did you decide you wanted to be a cosmetologist?
I feel like I have been doing hair my whole life also. So when I was growing up, my mother always made me have long hair, but she couldn't do hair. So if it needed to be done or styled, I had to figure it out on my own. So
Because Terry's not a big person to do
No.
hair either.
No, that's my
That's
sister.
her sister.
Yeah. So I had to figure out how to do my own hair. So I was curling my own hair by 4th grade, braiding everybody's hair by 5th grade, coloring my own hair by high school, and also doing friends for prom, and in college for formals. But this is actually my second career. So my first career, I have a business degree from IU. And right out of IU, I went to Colorado and worked at a ski resort in the marketing department. And then from there, I went to Chicago and worked for an advertising agency. And then back to Indiana for an advertising agency. And then I got married. And then I decided I wanted to be married and not work so much. So this was my second career because it allowed me to be married and have the hours.
Flexibility.
Yeah, the flexibility and have the hours
Right.
that work for my family.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, you just answered question 2.
Okay.
But Erin did not. So was cosmetology your first career choice?
No, I actually
Sorry.
thought I wanted to be a teacher. I was very limited at the school I was at on jobs, and that's what they told me I should be.
You'd be a good teacher though.
I just knew if I wanted to enjoy my own children, I couldn't be around other people's children
See,
all day
I
long.
think that too. But
I
yeah.
could not be a teacher.
And then I also kind of wanted to be a therapist, so this is like
It's
fulfilling.
both.
You are our therapist.
It is.
Yeah,
We're
therapist.
We're a therapist. And to hit
Honorary member, honorary therapist.
right. But
Well,
to
I could use a
hit,
couch time.
yeah, we could all use couch time, especially after working in this business.
Yeah.
To hit basis, we are all in this industry.
Yes.
Fawn is an esthetician, I'm a nail tech, and they're both cosmetologists. So we all share this. So we're just hitting some points today on what we want to do, or where we came from, and how we got to where we are now, and being in business as a woman for yourself, because it's not easy.
No. Fun fact, I'm a beauty school dropout.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, so like I started beauty school when my middle child was born. Or not born, like I got pregnant with him and I didn't know I was pregnant. Well, then I started and then I got so far into it and I was big, fat, and pregnant. And like chemical wise, it was just like I just threw up all day. Like
I also got pregnant in beauty school.
the
I
whole
did.
time I was like, I was sick, I couldn't stand the smells, like it
Yeah.
just didn't work for me. So I dropped out. And then obviously I had my own career. I went to school for business management, so I did that for a really long time. And then I made a promise to myself that when my kids got out of the house that I was gonna like go back to school. And I was like, I don't really want to do hair. Like I don't even like doing my own hair. So like I really was into like skincare and like all the like different kinds of skincare and like lashes and makeup and stuff like that. So then I went back to like cosmetology school.
And it's just not going anywhere.
No,
one
so I
says-
got my esthetician license at like, I don't know, it's 44.
That's
So
amazing.
Yeah.
it was
nice.
not fun. I worked full time
Yeah.
and went to school full time, but there was no kids at home. So
Yeah,
it was
right,
just,
right.
You know, it was much easier in terms of that, but yeah, I love what I do.
Still not easy.
No, it wasn't easy. But yeah. Beauty school dropout here. I can sing the song.
I was,
from
I was
the-
singing it in my head. I was like, "Yes."
Go ahead, I want to hear you guys.
When I graduated from beauty school, I think I was 6 months pregnant. So I started a whole new career pregnant and built a clientele. And right as I started building it, sorry, I got to go on maternity leave. I know. And then it was Christmas.
Oh,
So I only
gosh.
took 4
Yeah.
weeks off with Spencer. And then, because I had to like get people in for the holidays, but it worked out and I have a great clientele. So
Yeah, you guys
You guys are busy.
You both are always busy when I'm
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm just here for my appointments, which seems to be a lot.
A
But
lot. And I mean, it's fun.
Every 2
I am the bougie
Bestie.
friend.
Yeah.
You guys
She
know
is.
that she calls me that all the time. So I'm the bougie bestie. But like, look, I
We
don't
still
mind.
get our
Okay,
nails
it's okay.
done and our
I
hair
don't
done.
mind being
No.
bougie.
I like
You could not
how
tell.
you're
from
She
the
wears
day.
it well.
You could not tell today. I have a hat on, but it's okay.
It's still bougie.
It is bougie. but
It's
whatever.
sparkly.
I know.
It's adorable.
All right.
So again, where were you in your career when you started having children
Pretty
or got
deep.
married?
into it. The year I left the salon that I was at for 6 years and built majority of my clientele, I left that same year and got married the same year. I opened my salon in July and we were married in September. It was a stressful year. I also had no money because all of my money went to wedding things and salon things, but I just wasn't scared. And then the kids came and it was one right after the other. You know, Easton's 2013, Abel's 2015, Ashton's January 2017. And when I was pregnant with her, I decided there's no way to own and operate a business. I cared too much about my clients and,
Good for
of
you.
course, my kids. And
Yeah,
I just
absolutely.
wanted to show up and do my job so I could be
And
100%
leave.
at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm still kind of in that position right now. I think someday I'll throw myself back into this when, you know, my kids are gone and
Yeah.
I have
They're
more
older,
time.
everyone's driving.
Yeah. But I want them to know, and it's important to me that they know that they're like my main focus right now.
Yeah.
You're present. Yeah.
So you just told us, that you got married and then went. You were 6 months.
Pregnant.
I got pregnant when I was in beauty school, but we had been married for maybe around a year, and I just was commuting back and forth to Indianapolis, and I just thought, this is not how I want my marriage to be. And so I thought, I really want to be married. And then I thought, I need a career where I can be closer to home, I can be more flexible, and present. And then we just accidentally got pregnant before we were planning, and then it happened when I was in beauty school. But I had Spencer, and then my career took off because the day I started, another gal at the salon retired, so I took on her clientele. I got very,
Nice,
very lucky. And with a name like Tootie, and being living in a small town from my hometown, it was pretty
Word
much,
travel.
we're traveled fast. And I have a large family, and it just all came together, and I've been very blessed. And then 4 years later, I had my twins, and then all my clients stayed with me, and I'm so blessed that they did, because I had to go part-time. Obviously, because again, you want to be present when your kids are small. And then 2 years later, I got hit with cancer. So I was a bald hairdresser, and all my clients stayed with me. It was amazing. I know, I've had great clients, so I'm
But
very...
you rocked hats like there were no other.
I did. Thank you very much. So we just did it. We just did it.
Well, that kind of comes into the next question. Like, do you enjoy being self-employed?
Some days.
Yeah, there's definitely perks.
Pros and cons.
Yeah, the cons are harder, I think, because there's not a voice for us. Like, you have to be an advocate for your own business.
Absolutely.
And early on, I was very taken aback by people trying to take advantage of me. And I was a young hairstylist, and then I took it for like 10 years. And then there was a time, is when the kids were born, that I was just like, listen, this is my time.
Yeah.
I'm leaving my family to come and make you feel good about yourself. You also need to respect my business.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So, and then once like that was established between all my clients that tell me that our relationship's the longest relationship they've ever been in, and that makes me feel so like proud, like that they feel comfortable and safe, and and that,
Well, a lot of people have good relationships with their therapists.
I was going to say, because you are the therapist. We know engagements before they happen. Yeah, we know engagements before the other person even knows. We know when rings have been bought.
Yes.
You know,
But I think it's hard in terms of like that balance.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
obviously I'm self-employed too. Amy's self-employed, so it becomes like, one, you have to motivate yourself. There's no one there telling you that you have to do X, Y, and Z.
Right.
So I feel like you have to like motivate yourself.
you have to put in
like,
the work. Absolutely.
Yes, and you have to get up every day,
Yeah.
and you have to be a baller, because if you don't,
You're not making
you
any
ain't
money.
making no money.
You don't get
Right.
paid vacations.
Yeah.
Right. No
Um,
sick days.
And then even the days that I am sick, or like that I would normally just call into a job, sometimes I'm in here just getting through it because I have to call into 6 or 7 people.
Right.
It's not just one phone call.
Well, and the thing is that when if you do that, like I have to be really sick if I'm
Really
going to
sick.
do that,
Yeah, yeah.
because once you call and get them, and you have to put them in someplace
Another
else,
day.
so that either makes another day
Yeah.
that much longer, or extends your week that much
Yeah.
longer,
Or you come in on your day off.
or you come in on your
And I
day
do that a
off.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah. So
When my kids were small, I would come in and do a couple haircuts. I would go to a baseball game. I would come back and do a perm, and then I'd go to another game. And I mean, you just do it. You just
Make it work.
Yeah, you make it work.
Yeah,
But you put your kids first always.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it.
I agree. This is kind of a 2-part question. It's how has being self-employed helped or hindered your life? Which
Well-
we've kind of touched base on, but
Yeah.
and the stages of raising your children. So I mean, you guys are both at different stages right now.
Yeah.
So Erin's got kids actively in middle school,
And
elementary. Yours are in the service, graduate
College.
college, one in college.
Mhm.
So you guys are in both different aspects of it.
I got big kids.
Yeah. How does that change? How does that helped or hindered? Or how's the business helped or hindered? And how does it change with your kids through the stages that you're going through?
I think it helps me right now, just because I can call and say, hey, we've got a football game, or we got the. My schedule's more flexible. When you do 2 or 3 days a week, then I have, 2 other weekdays that if I have to shove an entire day over, I can. So in that aspect, I knew I could never do a 9 to 5 where it'd be the same thing every day, and I do the same thing every day, but it's not.
It's not. It's
Even on the
different.
same person, it's
Right.
a little different. every
Different story,
time.
different face.
Yeah.
Sometimes that's good and sometimes that's
Right.
bad.
That's very
Like
true.
that color correction the other
Oh
day.
my gosh, yeah. But I just think it helps to know that I'm in control and I don't have to listen to an overlord telling me I need to put in more hours or something
Right,
like
right.
Yeah.
that. Hurting, I can't.
Or they can't, or you can't take off.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know.
Or I don't care if your child's sick. You
Yeah.
can't take them to the doctor.
Right.
Which, goodbye, I would just quit working forever.
Yeah.
All right, say less.
Thanks, that was easy.
Really good decision.
Bye-bye. I would say when my kids were younger, this job was perfect. This job was actually absolutely perfect in every way because I was always room mom. I went to all the field trips. I never missed a game, and then I could work around it. And that's exactly why I picked this profession. It was perfect for a working mom. I didn't have to work full time. If I needed more money, I just worked a little more. If we were good, I worked a little less. I just did what I had to do. But now that they're older, and I can be here more, and I can be more present, and that's been good too, financially for me. So I would say that's good because bigger kids come with bigger price tags.
Absolutely.
Yes,
they sure do.
Adjust the plane tickets.
Yes, it doesn't get easier. Everybody says it gets easier when they get older. I think it gets harder because they don't listen to you anymore.
Yeah.
Well, you have no control.
Right. That's
Yeah.
And then they're like big people.
And
if
you
my
know
name is
with the
taken, I
kid
can actually
military.
still pick them up and
Yes.
haul them off.
right. You
I
can't.
can't do that with Spencer.
No.
I'd like to see you try that.
Oh, yeah, that would be funny. I would
He's
be
a
there
good
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bingo!
Yeah.
Can you see me trying to haul Ethan off someplace?
No. Oh gosh, yeah. No.
He's twice your size.
I know.
Well, TJ's my size, but he would never tell me no. But Austin's like
He's a
this.
mama's boy.
Like, like he's a police officer, so I look at him and I'm like this scrawny little kid that like barely weighed 130 pounds. We had to like force feed you to eat food in high school because he was a wrestler. And now I look at him and I'm like, you have muscles for days,
Right.
Like, and you know, now he's a police officer. My youngest is in the Air Force. He doesn't have a safe job at all.
No.
So I feel like as they get older, like, one, you have no control over what they're doing. You can't protect them from the like world that we're living in, and two, like, they're adults. So like, how do you?
It's hard to go from parent to friend.
Yes.
It's hard to make that transition. Completely, it's hard to make that transition.
I'm relying on you three to guide me in the years to come.
Yeah, it is hard.
It's very hard, and especially like now, like they don't like, you know, like when they're in the military, especially in the military, you really don't have any say whatsoever. Like your control of any little bit of control that you have had is now like gone.
I can feel the anxiety build.
Yes. And
I've had that for 10 years now. I know. I feel that.
6 years.
Right.
But I feel like once they are older, I feel like you regain who you are. Like I feel like you are able, and correct me if I'm wrong, Amy, because you're there too. Like you get to put more effort into yourself.
You
And you kind of find out who you are.
And who you want to be.
Yeah.
Because you always lived, I was mom.
Yeah.
I was mom. That was it. I mean, that's what I lived for. It was being a mom. And then eventually you come to a point where it's like, wait a minute, there is me.
I have needs and wants
Yeah.
too. What is this?
Wait,
Yes.
And
I
that's
haven't been to the doctor
I'm kind
in
of at
3
that-
years. It's
I'm-
time for me to go.
I'm a little bit at that right now. It's like, so I had to tell one of my children the other day, it's, yes, I'm your mother, but I'm also a person.
Yeah.
So we need to create some boundaries.
Yeah.
It does, and and especially when they're still living in the home,
Uh-huh.
that's hard to balance too. I only have one living in the home right now, but that is hard to balance. Like, okay, you're a big person, you can do your own thing, but then you want to say, don't do that, do this, and then they're like,
Right.
and the only thing you can hold over their heads is, oh yeah, well you're in my house,
Yeah.
and then they're like, okay, I'll just move out. And it's like, well,
And they don't.
and they don't,
Threats, empty
they
threats.
don't, yeah,
Mine did.
yeah.
Mine did.
Mine's going to. But I'm not pushing him. I'm not. He's the baby, and I'm not pushing him.
It's fine.
I cried when Lane moved out.
It's fine.
I stood on the front porch like they were taking my dog away or something. I was like, and he's like, Mom, it's okay. Like,
I'm gonna be in town.
Yeah, I know. He's like,
Right.
Mom, I'm right down the road. I'm like, but you're not here.
I'm 2 miles away. It's
Yeah.
good.
At least yours are in town. Mine
You
moved
are in different
across the
states.
country.
I would not like that.
Like
Ashley's still around, but she's still pretty far.
Ashley's, I mean, she's still here. But she did leave at one point because her and her husband were traveling.
Right.
So they were gone everywhere. They were just traveling the country because he worked for a traveling he was a lineman, so he traveled wherever the storms and stuff were. But then, literally, Austin and TJ literally both left, kind of like at the same time. Like Austin was like moved to South Carolina. He got transferred in the Army, got transferred there, and then TJ just came home one day and said, hey, by the way, I signed up for the Air Force, and I leave for boot camp in like, I don't know, like 4 weeks. And I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
You know, so it's not easy, but you do adjust. Like I thought I was going to have a mental breakdown. I'm pretty sure Nick thought I was going to have a mental breakdown because I was like, I've been a mom since I was 16. So like, what do you...
How do you
you
redefine
train?
yourself?
I would be so proud that my kid wanted to go into the service, but like as a mom, you're just like panicked. Like I almost didn't let him play football because I don't want him to like hurt himself for life. But it's such an admirable thing to.
It is.
Thank you.
Very admirable, and I like was anybody and any family that's like in it, like they do sacrifice a lot and they give up a lot. They give up a lot of their control
Yes.
to like, and you have no control. But in terms for me, what was scary is one, my kids didn't pick. Neither one of them had like safe jobs, and then they both got deployed, so they were both deployed at the same time.
At different places, different
in like
they
war
were like
zones.
different countries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were both like deployed at the same time. So we went like a whole year with,
Both of them
both
being
of
gone.
them being gone. But now they're both like home and safe. But it doesn't work out
Scary.
for everybody, for like
Yeah.
everyone. And, like,
Yeah.
you know, our middle one was in a war zone. He did lose people. They got like ambushed and raided, and so they come back different people.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Like, I will tell you, it's not bad. When you go to see her, she will be a different person. A very
Everyone says that.
grown up version of what you left.
I don't know. I'm just gonna hug her so tight that she won't even be able to like
Breathe.
Breathe. No words. No words.
Yeah. But you'll be super proud. So just be prepared. Because
I already am.
They're
Lots of tears.
lots of tears. They're different.
Mm-hmm.
But in a good way, like in a most like respectful,
Yeah.
responsible. Like they have like their blinders are off. Like the world has kind of like opened up to them. Yeah.
And also, they're like drill sergeants who are doing all the things you wish you could do and say to her. Whip her and shit.
Right. That's what Fawn the other day texted me, and she's like, TJ got a promotion, and she sent me the certificate, and I was like, great. That means nothing to me. She was like, he's now an officer in the
Yeah.
United States Air Force. I'm
That's
like,
great.
yay!
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
But it was like, it was a foreign language to me.
Yeah,
I was
she's like, I don't
what
know.
I don't know what
exactly
this
does this
means.
mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, he made staff sergeant. So,
That's great.
That's
yeah.
amazing.
So he's been working on that, and he sent me his test scores today, and I was like, I don't know what this means.
Right. I'm not that smart, TJ.
Like
I just get the
like,
phone call
no
that
idea.
says, "Mom, we're going to the shooting range tomorrow. Pray for me." And I'm like, "Great."
Or what did she tell you?
I don't
that
think
you're drunk?
I don't even think you've even held a gun before.
Oh my
but
God.
fantastic. No, that was the next week, and then she goes,
Yeah.
"Mom, pray for me. We're throwing grenades tomorrow."
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
19-year-old baby girl, like they see a woman. I still see that 3-year-old little girl that is playing in the dirt.
That
and-
face
yeah.
right there. That's
Right?
what
Yes.
The one that used to stand on top of her sister.
Yes.
She stood on top of her sister.
She
Yeah.
should.
It's great though.
It
I
is.
mean, you'll.
I think it's really cool.
Yeah. All right. We always get off topic, but
We
that's
do.
okay.
We're just gonna go with it.
Yeah.
We always do this.
It's like
Oh, and by the way, this is a long week. You guys aren't gonna see this till Tuesday, but we've all worked all week, so we're having a little bit of wine. So
It's a Friday night.
It's a Friday
actually.
night here. You guys won't see this till later, but this is our Friday, so we are taking a glass of wine because it's been a long week in this industry.
And if you saw my Instagram post, it's the wine that I bought out in Kroger. So
I saw it.
We bought it.
I bought it all
What?
out.
Yeah, that was a.
All the bottles.
She was like, "What wine is that?" And I said, "This one." And she said, "Okay." She goes, "Oh, I found it." And I said, "How many bottles are left?" Because that's on closeout.
It's 2014.
She goes, "I think like 8."
It's 2014.
And I said,
A case and a half.
I said, all right. I said, well, will you buy it and I'll take whatever you don't want? She was like, yeah. She goes, yeah, I could do that. And I was like, all right. So she sends me a picture of it all in the belt. And she was like, there was 9 bottles.
Look, and I even asked if they had any of the back. I was like, is this all of it?
Are you hiding some back?
Yeah. I was like, is this all of it? Because there was the like
So
a
if
worker
you,
in the
yeah, if
thing.
you're at a Kroger, let us know if they have the
Blink
Stella
twice
Rosa.
if you need help.
Yeah. And the lady was like, I don't think so. I was like, can you check? And she was like, yes. And so I get up to the So I get up to the register and there's this guy behind me, God bless his little soul. He was like, looks
Are
like
you-
you either really like it or you really need it. And I said, a little bit of both.
Both. That's what she
A little
texted.
both.
She was like, everybody in here is going to think I'm an alcoholic. I said, or a really good time.
Yeah.
One or the other.
But then it was great because then I was like, ooh, and the girl that was ringing me out, she was like, you also got the deal, because if you buy
By
so
6
many
bottles,
bottles
and
of
you get
wine,
like 15% off or something like
I think
that.
it's 20. I think
You just
it's
made a
more.
friend.
I know. Well, yeah, and it's like a closeout, and I was like, I didn't think they'd do that on a closeout. And Fawn's like, well, they gave it to us. And
look,
woohoo!
we got it for $7.67 a bottle.
And it's normally $15.99,
Yeah.
so we got it for half price.
I thought it was a steal.
Yeah. So your parties when?
Whenever now.
We're
Whenever
having
you
the wine tasting. There's one bottle to taste.
You only can take one.
Because and don't taste too much because we want the rest of it.
But if there is any more at Kroger, I'm buying.
We have to visit different Krogers. We just had to do that. We had to take a Jeep day and just drive to all the Krogers
Oh my
in the surrounding area.
Oh my.
I'll be like, these
Run in, see if they have it, and then run out.
bitches are crazy.
We're gonna see them on the news. That's what we're gonna. Thelma and Louise hit up all the liquor stores and Kroger's around the area.
You go to Total Wine.
Yeah.
That's what we need.
There's our 15 minutes of fame.
I don't want that 50 frame. My kids.
I'll
will
let
be-
you have it. I'll
My
let you
kids.
have it.
I one, don't look at stripes. Two, orange is not my color.
No.
And polyester.
Oh God, no. No. No,
Says the
we
fashion-
can't- We
says
should
the
not
fashion
go.
Yeah.
We cannot go. And if I did, I would have to literally shank somebody
Well,
so that I could be in solitary
We would
confinement.
just have them order a bunch of orange jumpsuits for the boutique so that way everybody could dress like us.
Perfect.
There you go.
That could be our next Halloween outfit.
That could be.
for the shop.
We should. Somebody's got to be like the warden or.
I'll be the
Fawn.
one.
Fawn.
Fawn, yes, comes in perfect. Okay, perfect.
I'm
You can
watching
just-
Handmaids now, so you know.
Couldn't do it too dark.
Oh, it was great. She texted me the other day. She was like, if June doesn't get those kids out of there, I'm going to scream. And I was like, because I had watched it a long time ago, so I
She
didn't
was
pay
like,
attention. I was like,
"Who's June?
who's
What
June
kids?"
and why are her kids there? She was like, the Handmaid Tale. I was like, oh, now it makes sense. But I'm thinking, who the hell is June? I've never even heard of a June.
She finally got her kids out. The kids out.
The kids are out.
It's fine.
Watch
Oh,
Handmaid's
you
Tale. It's a
did-
good one.
You just had a spoiler. Spoiler alert.
It's been out.
It's
There's
fine.
6
I
seasons.
just
Just saying though, for people who
Yeah,
like
true.
me.
She doesn't get them all out at once, though.
You'll still be wishing
You'll
that
still,
she was.
yeah.
It takes forever.
Yeah,
It takes
It
forever.
does take forever. It kind of drags a little bit, but then you can't stop watching.
Yeah, it is a little dark and twisted.
I know.
But, yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Back to the question.
Back to the questions.
Back to the
Get
reason
off
we're
her.
here.
Would you encourage someone to enter the beauty industry knowing what you know now in today's world?
I have. It comes with warnings, and there is a personality type I think can do it really easily. It depends on their drive, and like you said, it is hard to be your motivation on days where you're not feeling 100%. You still have to show up when you've got personal stuff going on. I mean, Amy
And
and
turn
I
it on.
bonded
Yeah.
over that. You know, every day I was in here when my sister was going through her liver transplant, and Amy's mom was. It was hard to put on a smile, and it was hard to listen to other people's problems and not
It's like,
try to
you have it
insert
bad.
my. Well,
Yeah.
but if you can do that, like, this is the business for you. Because I think a lot of the experiences that we go through when we openly talk about them to people, they see like they're not alone in that field.
Yeah.
Back to the therapist, it helps them, and all I ever want to do is make people feel good about themselves.
Right.
Connections. You just
And
connect
connect,
and
yeah.
friends and
Yeah. But yeah, I think I have told people that have come and asked, and I said, yes, if you're willing to put in the work. A clientele is not going to fall in your lap.
Right.
You have to work. I mean, I've spent 10 years not saying no in here on Saturdays, Sundays, Friday nights at 10 o'clock because something happened.
Right.
I
someone's
never
going
said
on
no.
vacation, so sure I'll stay late and do your hair.
Because they play on
Yeah.
your guilt.
But then they feel that sense of loyalty, and they'll stick with
They'll
you. I mean,
stick
they
with
followed
you.
me from Brownsburg, Avon, Morrisville to here,
Mhm.
and I love every single one of them very
Well,
well.
I also think that, like, I know with you and I know with me with nails, that when it comes to something like that, you either have it or you don't.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like,
But I feel like you can learn too. I feel like you can.
but I mean, you have to have, I think you have to have a base, you have to have a platform to start with. And if you don't have, like,
you definitely have to be
You have to have
extroverted.
Yes, if you can't talk
independent
to
drive.
people.
yes, but I mean, you also, I think that you have to, like you guys said, I played with hair. I wanted to do
Yeah,
hair.
yes.
I did da-da-da-da.
For me, it was the most natural thing to do. And when I come to work, I don't.
So it's a God-given talent
99%
also.
of
Yes.
the time, it doesn't feel like work. There's
Right.
always that challenging hair color, or that perm that doesn't take,
Or that client you have to fire.
or the client, or the haircut that just doesn't seem to kind of work out for that client. Or sometimes a client will come in with 3 different pictures that are totally different and say, I want this. And you have to kindly talk them out of
Yeah,
it and be
yeah.
like, no, you don't want this. Trust me, you don't want this.
Yeah,
So,
you
yes.
have to learn to talk to people in a way that,
Gently.
Yes, in a way that
And let them think it's their idea.
Yeah, but I mean, but you're also,
Is that
you're
what
also,
you do to me?
Right. Every day.
but you're also servicing them. And,
Vaughn, this is your idea. Come on. This
Yeah,
is
like
your
I can't
idea.
tell people.
That's
no.
great.
Right.
Okay.
My secret's
But I
out.
will say I think this will work better for you. Like
Yes.
I'm never like your idea is stupid, but I'll take
Right.
their idea and be like, this is what we can.
And then
do.
you walk to that
Right.
room and like, that idea is
I
totally
always,
stupid.
I approach it with, I hear you, and this is what I think you should do, but
Yeah.
I will do whatever it is that you
You're
want.
the
You're
client.
paying me.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
the client, and I want to make you happy. So
Yes.
whatever it is that makes you comfortable, that makes you happy, that's what I'll do. But I think we should go this route.
Or maybe if we just did this a little bit.
I do know people that were in beauty school with me though that had zero talent, like on hair, like they've never played with it. They couldn't do their own, but they were there because they wanted to learn and maybe build a business. And they have to put in the work, but you
just
can't
got
learn
there.
that
I
skill.
agree, yep.
It's more the people that I think is a personality trait.
Right.
Yeah.
You can't have the personality of a rock and expect
you
to get
can't,
someplace.
or you can't be easily offended. Like
No.
you
You have to be service driven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you're not service driven, you're not going to make it in this business. Like you have to be service, and you're going to get your feelings hurt, and you got to have broad shoulders. A lot.
dust off the haters.
Dust it off. Dust off the haters.
Says Erin.
Yes.
Girl boss.
Look at her.
I was
She's
like, is that what it says?
No, that's
Oh, it says girl gang. And look at Erin's shirt. Erin's showing your shirt.
Support our local
girl gang. That's us.
That's us.
That's
The
all
girl
of us.
gang.
We're the girl gang.
No, I'm not. Don't put me in charge. Nobody wants that.
We've already done it.
We'd all be like, squirrel. I don't know.
I can be in charge. I like being in
real.
charge.
Yes,
She
thank you.
does like to be in charge.
I'm a really good listener.
And I just let her. And normally, you know what? I'm the control freak. But when Fawn wants to be in charge, I just like sit back and go, okay.
all of
You're
my
like, I'm
friends
tired,
are
we're
sure.
Right. Yep, Fawn, that looks good.
She's like, yeah, whatever you
Whatever
want.
you want.
And I thought I did really good because I was like, yeah, whatever you.
You
can
do.
questions.
Yeah, you do whatever.
Because sometimes I'm like, I'm the one that like does the questions, puts it out, does it, and I was like, no, you can do it.
Yeah.
And I think you were a little shocked. You were like, you don't have anything that no one.
I was like, do you want to add anything? Because I was like, well, and I wanted to take something off of her because she does do a lot. I mean, like, I just show
For
up
this
and talk.
particular.
Yes,
Okay.
I just show up and talk.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I do. I show
So
up
she
and
puts
talk.
in the legwork, and
She's
you
like
just
the producer.
you're the trophy one.
You're
Kind of, yeah.
Okay, though.
I know.
Yeah.
She's
I mean,
so
she puts a lot in. I mean,
She's so pretty.
I say some things now and then. Not often, but.
She does. I value your opinion,
Aw, thanks.
your input.
My input. So then I was like, for this one, I'll go ahead and I'll make out the questions. And so then I sent them to her and I was like, what do you think? And she was like, yeah. I was like, do you want to add anything? And she goes, well, maybe. And I said, okay. So I incorporated that in and I sent back and I said, do you want to change anything else? She's like, no, I think it's good. And I'm like, okay, good.
Yeah.
See, I can give up a little control.
I figured you'd be like, no, I've got the questions. You just go ahead and work.
No, I was like, go for it, girl.
Like, if you didn't know you two, you would think you were sisters or
Same, yes.
ex-lovers. I don't know. You're like too comfortable.
I did not see that one
and-
coming. Yeah, I did not see that one coming.
Our husbands sit here.
Yeah, keep them
I
on their
did
toes.
not see
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're like, oh, fun again,
Street
huh?
boys,
Ain't
I got
again,
my
huh?
work wife over here.
Yeah, he's like Nick said that today. He's like, I need you to tell me what's going on, because I just, I'm like, I'm fine,
Yeah.
because I'm going through menopause, and I just like my emotions.
That's
are
a
just
whole
like,
episode.
yeah, my emotions are just like this, and he was like, I need you to tell me what's going on, not just your bestie. And I was like,
I'm sorry, Nick. I'll tell you. Just call me. We'll talk. Hey, Dawn calls me too, so you might as well start.
Mom. But yeah, that's a whole nother. We could have a whole episode on mothers, but
Bring me back for that one.
Okay.
Actually, we could probably, just
Yeah. But I
got
was
2
like,
hours. We have 2 more hours. If you want to watch a 3-hour show, we'll start now and
Yeah.
wrap this up one and go to the mothers.
Yeah. But yeah, he was like, I need you to not just tell your bestie. And I'm like, I don't think I've talked to her about it this week. And he was like, she has to know something's up. And I was like, I don't think so.
Have you seen the graph between men's hormones and women's? Like, and this is just period. This is not even your menopause.
Yeah, no.
But they're just like a straight line, and we're like all over the
Yeah.
place. And I think that needs to be taken into serious consideration. We have been put through the ringer, and
We need
more
more
support.
support over
Right,
here.
we need a break.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
women.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they wonder why we're feral because we do this.
Uh-huh. And then when we think we get it figured out, boom, menopause.
Yeah.
Menopause happens.
What? You're done having babies? Okay, just relax for a second. Oh wait,
Just enjoy
we're
10
gonna mess
minutes.
up your hormones. You're gonna gain 50 pounds. You're gonna look like shit, but we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm taking care of that.
And then by the time you're done with that, you're old and decrepit, and it really doesn't matter.
But then all your joints hurt, and you're just hobbling around.
And then you want to smoke a joint because all your joints hurt.
Well, again, didn't see that one coming.
Tootie's the innocent one. I am not. If it makes me feel better and I do not have to take any like synthetic medication, it works for me.
Yeah.
Don't do it all the time, but it works for me.
I just have wine.
And multiple bottles.
I'm not gonna lie. I do take part of a gummy now and then to sleep at night. But you got me started on that. That's your fault.
Okay.
We're back to it again.
We're back. The sisters are fighting.
The sisters
are fighting.
Everything's fine. So we've already gone through some of the don'ts of the business. You've told people don't, like, if you're in this business, don't sit on your butt.
Yeah.
Don't. You've got to.
Hustle.
You have to hustle. You need to return calls appropriately. That's the other thing that I thought about just the other day. When I first started in the business 24 years ago, we were landlines. Everybody had a calendar. We made appointments for each other. We left messages for each other for call this person back. Now everyone's on cell phones. You can put your calendar on your phone. You don't even need a paper calendar anymore.
I do. I cannot have. I don't know about anybody else, but I have. That's like my Bible. I have to have it.
We all do.
Yeah, the bad thing about that though is that you are working 24/7.
Yeah.
I've gotten a text message at midnight on a Saturday from a drunk client saying, "This is my inspo pick. Will my hair do this?" And they just sit until I'm back at work on Monday because that is not an appropriate time to call me. That's my time.
That's what I need to be better about doing.
Yeah.
That's why I forget or mess people up. Save it.
Don't even open it.
I
Don't
know.
even open
I
it.
gotta start that.
And I tell my clients, if it's the weekend or if it's like during like a time where I'm busy,
Yeah.
I just don't. I'll see that
Yeah.
they text, but I don't even read it, and they know. And I told them I won't hear it in the middle of the night. You can text me at 3 a.m. I
Yeah.
won't hear it. But when I get back to working or get back to that stage, then I'll let you know.
But that is how the industry has changed because promptness in our business is important and customer service is important. And part of that is communicating with your client, getting back with them promptly, making them, priority because they are. But again, with cell phones now and information just going so much faster and everything being more available, you have to be flexible with that.
You also have to have your own boundaries.
You do have to have boundaries. That's
But
where
people-
people will push boundaries.
People push boundaries. I think for me, and I've had the issue is where I'm not going to text you in an inappropriate time. I'm going to text you during regular business hours, but I do expect a return text. If you,
She is so funky, but she gets her feathers get so ruffled if you don't get back to her.
My
quickly.
problem is though.
I don't need you to get back to me quickly.
Well, within 24 hours.
Within 24 hours.
Yeah,
that's
fair.
appropriate.
I'm not texting you to talk about the weather.
Right.
If you're my hair girl, nail
Yeah.
girl, whatever, I'm not texting you about the weather.
And
Obviously,
I
I'm
personally,
friends.
and
but
I personally do not text past. Professionally, I don't
Yeah.
text past 9 o'clock. That's my
Yeah.
cutoff time. But sometimes I'm still here working after 9.
Yeah.
So in that case, I might go home and I have 6 or 7 clients sitting on my cell phone that I'm not going to return until the next day, and they're probably chomping at the bit, maybe because they texted me at 2 or 3, and I've just been back to back all
Right.
day.
Yeah.
And but again,
But I think the newer generation, the younger generation, are not that, they're not in that terms of organized enough to
Be
say,
immediate.
They don't prioritize that.
yeah, they're not prioritizing hey, I have this client who wants in, even if you can't get them in
Yeah.
a certain time, but hey, they're not they don't respond as well as our generation, where we're very customer organized, very customer focused, where they're just I get to you when I get to you.
Assume everybody's like me and I have to text it when I'm thinking about it, or I'll forget, and then it'll be a month before I have an appointment. So I try to take that into consideration.
or you say, hey, you don't have to get back with me right away, but
Right.
while I'm thinking about it,
Yes.
Yeah.
hit me up when you
When I
have
did have a
chance.
client text me, and she's on my regulars, but she texted me, and it was 9:30 the other night, and said, "Hey, I just did this because I was thinking about it, and I'm going to forget."
Yeah.
Yes.
But when you have time,
Yep.
will
And that's
you?
super
And that's
appreciated.
perfect.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But it has changed because of that. And
Yeah.
Fun's the techie over here, so don't let her fool you. The only reason that she has a paper book now is because they raised the price on her app on her phone. So she
And I was
didn't
like,
take-
I'm not paying that.
so she was like, I'm going to go out and get a book.
Yeah.
So I got my calendar and I'm writing it down because I was charging.
Against her will, mind you, she does not like doing it at all.
I hate a calendar. I hated it. I
She
loved
hates
my-
carrying it in her purse. She sighs every time she brings it out.
I loved my technology in terms of it sent reminders and it did
Right.
all of that. But then I was like, why am I paying Fawn?
Yeah.
First of all, I realized that you can send a delayed text message. I don't know if y'all know
Do you know
that.
that? Do you have an iPhone?
You have an
can
iPhone?
send it.
Yeah.
You
You
can send
can
it a later
send a
date.
delayed text message.
My life just leveled up.
Well, I will show Erin. I'll show you how to do
Yes.
it because I figured it out and I was like, well, I
That's
don't
what she
need
told
to.
me one day. She was like, "Do you know that I can text and I can send it later?" I was like, "Shut up."
You can
She was
pick
like,
the
"Yeah."
The date,
So
the time.
the date, time, like if you wanted a week from now, you can set it for then.
Oh my-
Or like if you're thinking about it at 11 o'clock the
That's
night before,
dangerous.
but you
Birthday,
don't.
though?
That's dangerous.
I'm never forgetting
Yeah,
that
but if
again.
you want somebody like, if you want to text somebody but you don't want to do it till like 9
Well, like
o'clock
if it's
the
your
next day.
client, like and it's
Yeah.
late at night, and you're like, oh, I'm on my phone. Let me
8:30
see.
a.m.
Yeah.
That's
And you
genius.
just like the date, the time, and you can write out the text, and then you do that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
How did we discover that? That's amazing.
I don't know
Fun
how I
messing
just.
around.
I don't know. It was messy with. It was not.
There's probably a TikTok of some kind.
It was no, it wasn't. It
It
wasn't
was
on purpose.
accidentally.
She accidentally did it, and
And
then
I was like,
I thought she
You're
was
like,
a
I'm making
genius.
this happen.
where has this been?
I know. I'm like, you are so smart.
It was accidentally. I was accidentally smart because it was not. It didn't happen regularly. So yeah.
All my smarts are accidental. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Back on topic.
Yeah.
We
back on
always
topic.
we just reel in and out.
So we did the. Yeah, we've done most of these.
I think we're on 9.
Yeah, we're at the end because we've just kind of touched base on all of it.
Yeah.
We've just really, we've hit it here and there. I mean, when you start rolling, and then it kind of runs into.
Yeah.
Right. Well, what do you guys feel the industry as a whole? Yes, that's my question.
Okay, that's why she wants to get it in.
Could you improve on, or what do you feel is already excelled in, if any?
Excel.
Like, what
Bob,
would you?
can you repeat the question?
Yes. What do you feel the industry as a whole could improve on, or what do you feel it already like excels in?
Like, what the industry? Do you think that it's like,
What do you need improvement on? Like, what do you feel could improve in the industry, and what do you feel like they're like now
Already,
they're,
like,
excelling in?
I think for improvements, I think that employers of a small business should offer benefits and incentives maybe to stay, especially the ones that are putting in the work and excelling and growing the business. I mean, I've been with this salon for my 24 years. Well, I started pretty much.
she took a little hiatus, but she missed us and came right back.
But most of my 24 years. But I would say that that's probably a tough one, the lack of benefits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was going product. I just feel over the years that, like
There's too
everything
much.
that's mass produced, there's
Too
too many
much.
options. There's not enough care that goes into it anymore. It's all the same stuff in different packaging, in my opinion. And our back bar, what I'm frustrated with is like, I've used Shades EQ for 10, 15 years, and
The formulas.
the formula
They change the
shifts, and they
formula.
don't let you know. And so then you look
Then it
dumb
doesn't
behind-
process the way.
Yeah.
Right, and then you look like you don't know
The
what you're
chemistry
doing.
has changed, yeah.
And that's not fair to put on the service provider because there's no one else to answer to that.
Right.
It's us.
And they're getting their money,
Right.
but they're compromising your money.
Exactly.
Right.
And
And not
my
letting you know
integrity
about
and
it.
my business.
Right.
And so that would be my complaint. I think that the
And there's
the
just
big
so
businesses
and there's so
above
much
us are the
there's so
ones-
much out there. It's just so
Yeah.
flooded with so many different.
Yeah.
And we as stylists are overwhelmed, so we can only imagine what the customer is feeling.
Yeah.
And exactly, I just say when you find something that works,
Yes,
stick with it.
Yeah,
That's
if
the
it's
first
not
thing
broke,
I
don't
say.
fix.
When clients ask about product, even shampoo and stuff, I'm like, well, what are you using at home? Because I am horrible salesperson. I'll be like, use what you have back there first, and then we can
Right.
get you something. But if
Right.
they're looking for something specific, I will give them my recommendations, and I also will never
Or if they
suggest
say I'm using Suave.
anything that I haven't personally used.
I'll stop cussing at you. I'll stop cussing at
Tootie,
you.
Tootie's coming out of her chair.
Come on, come on now. Let's keep this
Tootie's
professional.
chair.
Let's keep this professional. Let's keep this professional.
I'm using VO5.
Oh
And
no.
shoulder.
Hey, I have suggested
Prel.
Pro V because
Stop it.
I swear
Hey,
to you, it works.
Edit
I
that
swear.
out. Just
I don't
edit
want
that
them using it
part out.
forever. No, I don't want them using it forever, but it is something that can repair melted hair.
Yeah.
It laminates it.
Yeah.
Laminate. That's what everybody wants is laminated hair.
Don't
shit.
use it.
It coats it so you
Whatever
can't
you're
do anything
using,
else
if
with
it
it.
works for you, stick with it.
There you go.
Yeah.
Even if it is swab.
Stop it.
You know what I mean? Like
Don't
that's
be
what I'm
soft.
saying is the businesses or the big companies that own our products that we use on back
Are producing a lot of those products.
Yes, they're using the same. So I don't know.
You just got to feel it out though. You can't
Ever
just
since
go.
L'Oreal bought out all of our little businesses, it has not been
Mom
the
and
same.
pops. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think also that when you go to the supply house, the lack of selection there, like they may have like 15 of the conditioner but no shampoo.
Yeah.
And then or like it's like they carry a certain brand but they only have like 2 of it, or they're out for like 6 weeks of a certain file.
Yeah.
You know
That,
what I mean?
that really started though with
COVID.
COVID.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that just really hasn't gotten better.
Yeah.
I mean, in some cases, but it's not. Before that, I felt like they were definitely more consistent.
Yes.
And,
I felt when
yeah.
you went in, you found what you were looking for. Now it's like hit or miss.
Yes, absolutely. They just
Try
haven't.
being an esthetician.
They haven't regained their.
Well,
Going
it's
into
where
a
it's
supply house.
yeah, it's the
And
same
your products
thing.
are so much more expensive.
And
than ours
that's
for you
worse
to
for you,
invest
but it's
in.
bad for me.
Yeah.
Like nail products, there's like nothing in there anymore.
Yeah.
Oh
No.
yeah, there isn't. There's not even really polished.
I mean, they went from like a
You have
whole
this- you have
aisle
this
down
kind of
to like
section
this.
that-
Yes,
yeah.
this is a little
Yeah.
section.
Well, because I don't do nails.
Yeah.
But that sucks. I'm
When
sorry.
in being an esthetician, they're like, oh, you can go to like like basically the retail stores
Yeah.
and get the stuff. And I'm like, why would I don't want anything that they're getting in the retail stores that they can buy by themselves. I
Right.
want product that is going to work
Yeah,
and it's not chemically based.
that
and
you can back up and support. Yeah.
Yeah, in today's world, that people do a lot of research now too.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's
Everybody's-
because information is just
it's
right.
so there.
Available.
Like,
Google that
available.
shit. That's
I
my
think
favorite thing.
your
Google that shit.
industry has exploded over the last
Yes.
10 years because people are very like that, and that's what I said. They
The
will
whole
never
self-care
stop
thing has
caring
The
done
about what they look like.
influencers have influenced.
Yes.
It's why
The-
my 8-year-old needs a skincare routine. Thank you so much, you two.
Yes.
I love Ash.
I'm trying to help her
They're
out
just
with
saying,
that.
I love Ash.
But
I'm
I
trying to
love
help
it
her out.
though.
Thank
But I
you.
love it though. I mean, because she will have great skin.
Better
so
be worth my investment.
Yeah, but you take really good care of
It's only her
yourself
college tuition,
also.
it's
So
fine.
she's
Yeah.
watched
I
you
know.
take really good care of yourself. So that's
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
she's a product of her
Agreed.
environment.
True.
You
Yeah.
created the monster.
Wow. You heard it here first.
I'm a
product of my own
The
problems.
therapist becomes the client. Darn it.
Well, and
I
it comes
know.
full,
It
full
needs
circle.
to be heard. Yeah, it needs to be heard.
It's okay.
But yeah,
It's not a bad thing.
There's so much out on the market though. That's why I'm constantly changing my back bar, just so I can try new things.
Yeah,
and I ask my
exactly.
clients, let me know if this works for you. Do you like it? Do you not? I take it home. I try it. I have my kids try it. And I mean, that's how we stay up on it because
Yeah.
it's just overwhelming.
Well, there's
For
so
us.
much out there. That,
Yeah.
And like, I feel like when you do start Googling or like investigating or like trying to figure out what's going, there's so many different avenues, and then there's so many different information that you get. Like
Right.
you can take one product and you're
And
going
you
to
get five different
five
answers.
different answers.
Right.
Or,
And it's true.
Like
That's, yes.
really don't know where. I think we're back in the day. I feel like the beauty industry got more like.
They relied on you more to tell them what
Yes.
was in it.
Well, and you had people who came to the salon and they went over product, and you had like more
We had reps.
representatives.
Yeah, reps.
Reps
I
that
miss
came in
having
and
reps.
like
Yes,
had
that's
those
true.
conversations with
And
you.
you could ask them
yeah.
questions.
Yes.
And they would do continuing education on this stuff, and like that, and it's just not.
That is the number one mistake Indiana made, was getting rid of continuing education to
Yeah.
renew our licenses. It used to be pay $40, you go, what was it, 16 hours I think every 4 years to renew your license. They got rid of it completely. It's
We
highly
went-
irresponsible and dangerous because we are working
learn-
with
you-
chemicals.
You learn about
nonstop.
new product, new techniques.
Yeah.
That's what really where it went wrong.
See, I'm
New
really
techniques.
old school though. I didn't want anybody telling me about it. I just, if it's not broke, I didn't fix it. And I use the same stuff that I've used.
Hair is constantly changing
That's-
now.
But
Work.
skin is constant.
But I mean, nails
Yeah.
are like different products are kind of
Yeah.
coming
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
But certain things I stuck with. So.
And the techniques, like the dip nail.
Yeah, there's different ways of doing.
I remember the very first day that of beauty school, the owner came and spoke to our class, and he said, "Just so you know, no one ever will need you. No one needs you. So you have to make them want to come back. They do not have to get their hair done ever. You can go your whole life and not get your hair cut or your hair colored or permed.
Well,
So
he never
you-
told us that.
His point is true. And
This
I
was
get
a
it.
man, you say?
Grizzly Adams, was that his name?
But it has stuck with me though because he's right. I mean, you are providing a service and you're providing your skill level, and you want to make your every customer feel special and feel good, and it's your job to stay up on the techniques. Even though we don't have continuing
Right.
education, we have the option. It's just not state mandated.
It's not
But like something to
forced
set you
anymore.
apart. When I was with Paul Mitchell, like exclusively, I went down to Tampa, and there was a salon there that we were doing an education class in, and they had it was just exciting, I think, for the client. They were extremely pampered. They came in, they got slippers and a robe. And
Can I sign up?
Yeah, I mean, they just like,
so.
instead of a cape, they wore a robe. It was cozy. They got like a drink, and there were just like little things they did like that that set them so far apart from any other salon that they became wildly successful. And I kind of took a little bit away. The kids have taken that away from me. Like, I feel like I'm showing up and giving my best for the hair, but I'm not giving it an experience.
Right.
I'd like to get back to that eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think a lot of the clients that have stuck with me were given that, and they were like,
All
"This
my
is awesome,"
clients get
and then
experience.
like, nah.
They sit down on my chair. It's quite the
Yeah.
experience.
And
Everything.
now
Especially
it's
past
like
7 o'clock.
experience.
Past 7 o'clock,
Everybody
we
gets
are
a
not
bit-
responsible
No.
what comes out of our
7,
mouths.
that's generous. Sometimes it's like 4:30, and I'm like, "What is going on?"
Well, we've gotten older.
I've been in here at like 9:30 in the morning, and sometimes it's like,
True.
You never know what you're gonna get.
yeah,
in your
but
junior
it's
year.
fine. I mean, but I do think like continuing in the industry, even as an esthetician, you kind of have to almost create an atmosphere to stand out, and not like your work isn't as good as somebody else, or probably
You have to
better.
build a bond
Oh, when I
with
first
clients.
started, I guarantee you my work wasn't the best, but I can make it look good.
Yeah.
So when they left that door, they were coming back. And I'm like, ooh, it must be operator error. You just can't do what I do.
That is true though. Like my hair never looks the same at home than it does
Here.
in the salon. Like I leave here, I'm like, my hair looks really good. I get home, I wash it in
Why
a
did I
couple
do
of
it?
days, and I'm like, why can't Maddie just like wash, dry, and
Live
curl my
with me.
hair?
I've had
every
so
single
many
day?
clients say as soon as they hit the lottery, I said I'm available for a small price every morning.
Look, if I hit the lottery, y'all will know.
Yep.
There will not
There'll
be
be signs.
You'll
Yeah.
buy more bottles of wine, more cases.
She
There
shut
will
down
be
Kroger.
Right.
no doubt that I have won the lottery,
Yeah.
and there will be. I don't play. Nick does. Nick does.
Nick plays. We're waiting on him to win.
If he wins and if he goes missing, no
Greg
one
used to
knows
play all the
anything.
time, but he doesn't anymore.
Yeah. If he goes missing, no one knows. where he's
No.
at.
I certainly don't.
I might, but
We will be on a permanent vacation.
I heard nothing. I heard nothing. That's why we're taking you with us,
The
because you
sister,
heard nothing.
the sisters, I heard nothing.
Some fight day the other day. She's like, "What did you say?" And I was like, "No, we have to live long enough so that we could just do what we want."
Yeah, I said something about our husbands or something, or taking them, I can't remember, or killing our husband.
Mary and
us.
Wanda were the best of friends.
It wasn't that. It was like
days.
we were talking about getting old, and you were like, "We're gonna die soon," or
Just
something
some
like
teachers
that.
right now.
Yeah.
And you said, and I said, "No, we have to live long enough so that we are together
Right,
and
we
they're
have to live
gone.
long enough for our husbands to die so we can do whatever we want.
Naturally, die naturally."
Yes, I mean, there's no hurry. We're just talking.
Again, I heard nothing.
I love my husband Adam Ennis, and I'd like to take this time right now to say that.
Nick knows I love him. I tell
Greg
him
knows I
all the
love
time.
him too.
But
Sometimes reluctantly, but yes, I love you.
I couldn't do it without him. But sometimes you're just a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a man. But yeah. All right. So, have you guys watched?
Oh,
We're
goodness,
Done
here
That
with
was
we
the-
go.
question number 9. That was the last one, right?
Yes, but I have a question. Have you watched The Hunting Wives?
Tootie would not
Suggest
watch
that when
that.
you guys are talking about shows.
What is
Yes.
Tootie would not. I don't think that you
Too
would
dark?
get through. No.
No.
It's too sexy.
Oh.
It's real racy.
Oh.
Lot of
You will
Very
question your.
You might.
your sexual.
Are you judging me right now?
No,
there's
I
no
just
judgment.
know
This
you.
is a non-judgment.
don't
Non-judgment.
judge.
zone.
You would like it, but make sure
you
got some batteries fired up.
Oh.
I'm just
Well,
saying,
Didn't see that one
And
coming.
don't want the kids can't be around.
don't
Okay.
watch it with your child.
God, please don't
By
watch it with
adult
your
children?
child.
Don't watch it.
No.
I would not watch
I
it.
didn't even watch it with my husband.
I watched it by
Oh, I
myself.
did watch it with that. It is good. Who is the
Is it a
guy?
series?
The Jed. Who
It's a
plays
series.
that actor?
I
Dylan.
cannot remember his
He's
name.
super sexy, but
He used to
not
be.
a
I
lot
don't
of
think he was
men.
in this one.
It's produced by women. It's mainly women actors. And
That should tell you something. It's racy and it's mainly women.
mainly women.
And I watched an interview, and
And the scene with her in the bed with her sheriff husband.
that's
Okay, that was the first
Disturbing.
time that I was disturbed. I was like, oh.
Is that a spoiler alert? Another
No, not even close.
But they did an interview, and they said that they made this movie to bring women empowerment back, and that women should not fear their sexuality whatsoever, no matter like what it is, whether you're straight, bi, lesbian, whatever, because there is a lot of girl on girl. So it does.
A lot.
Like, I text her and I was like, I don't know if I'm straight anymore.
Yeah. A lot of people have had that takeaway from it. I've seen that.
Like,
That's been a response on TikTok.
they're hot.
I don't even know what we're talking about. So,
But
Yeah.
once you watch it, we'll have a conversation about it
Yeah.
Off camera.
off camera.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, if you haven't watched it, watch it.
The
It's a
Hunting
really
Wives.
good series. It's
And just
only,
make sure you're alone.
it's only like 8 episodes.
It's not very long.
It's not very
Yeah.
long, but
Uh-uh.
I
it's a
finished it
very
this
good plot
yesterday.
twist to it. But it's
Yeah, I mean, there's
Good.
a storyline.
It's very true crimey as well.
Yes.
Like, if
Yeah.
you like true crime or mysteries.
kind of like, I don't know. I can't even-
It's a whodunit.
Yeah. Murder
Okay.
mystery. It's fun.
Yeah,
yeah.
it is.
You should watch it.
Yes, you need to watch it.
You know, watch it, Tootie, so we can like have
this
an
is a
off-camera
conversation without me because I have no idea what we're talking about.
Well, you watch it and then we'll talk about it when we all go to Adam
It's on
Sandler.
Netflix.
Adam Sandler, we have that to talk about.
Yes, that needs to be a whole. We have to do.
Adam Sandler is coming to
Should we
Indy.
vlog our whole
Yes,
thing for your
we'll-
info, like a little
we'll-
trumpet
we're
video?
going
That's an
Yeah.
episode.
That is an
That'd be so
episode.
fun.
Adam Sandler is coming to Gainbridge in Indy, and the 4 of us are going.
That should be.
A girl's night.
It's happening.
I think Tootie's scared.
I might be. It's happening.
We're
but I
gonna
might
make
be.
Tootie have so much fun.
We are.
Yes, you're gonna have a blast.
She's gonna party her pants off.
Where?
Where are your boots?
Didn't see that one coming.
I told her she has to wear those blue boots.
The blue ones.
Oh my God,
Yes.
they're so
From
cute.
Fawn's business. Go
Oh,
ahead,
yes.
plug
Where-
Fawn.
Where the
Also,
blue?
these are from Fonz.
Yeah.
Oh,
look
oh,
at her.
oh,
Okay.
Did you see my little 12-year-old boy butt? Anyway.
I
Stop.
have offered to give
There's
you
nothing
some of
left.
mine.
There's nothing
And I
back
will
there.
gladly take it.
Hey, I've asked
Sparkling
her.
padded under.
I was like, you know what? You should be able to share with your friends. Like,
Yeah, it's
they
not
should be able to like pull out of her and inject in me.
Yes.
Look, obviously,
I think that should be a thing.
I agree. It should. Why do we not have that technology? One, they're.
I'm sure
Not-
there is that technology. We just live in Martinsville.
Well, I always said like, not.
We're not the
anything against-
Kardashians, Fawn.
I know.
Yet.
But she
Yes.
doesn't.
Oh,
Look at the
She
optimist.
doesn't know
See, the
that.
optimist
She
therapist.
doesn't know
Okay.
that.
I love it.
Don't tell her. She doesn't know
If
that.
I had Kardashian money, there would be
signs.
signs. But I'm just saying, there should be some kind of technology that, especially like, you know, people that are in need of fat, like the bulimic ward, those, like, people really need those
Fawn,
things.
this is spiraling.
No, it's
Fawn, you are
not. I will
spiraling.
donate my fat to them.
Yeah, but then they would just burn it off. That's kind of.
No, they're in rehab and like therapy. They need nutrition. I have a lot of nutrition to give, and I would donate it to you, or you, or whoever wants
Take
it.
it.
I said I would take it. I
On
think
your
that
I
Twitter
would
boy
I
buzz.
just want like
Definitely
some
be a
tits.
science project.
that would be a
Ooh, I
sign.
forgot we're recording.
Let's look into that.
Are we editing?
I forgot we were recording still, and I just went. Tits.
Let me do it again.
Twice! She did it twice.
That's okay.
Are you gonna do it thrice?
Nope.
No, she doesn't do it anymore.
We're probably mostly women viewers, so
Yeah.
they may be questioning their
Yeah.
sexuality.
Do you guys feel? Let me ask you a question on your podcast.
Oh,
but do
I-
you
I-
feel like?
Therapist mode.
I know,
It's
she's
happening.
going.
It is happening.
I feel like lately it feels like women have been feeling more comfortable in their skin and more empowered, and I just feel like overall, worldwide, that the divine feminine is like rising, and like we've had enough of the male patriarchy, and we're just like, sit down and let the women do the work, boys, because we can get it done a lot faster, and we just have a caring soul.
Plug her shirt.
Yes.
Plug her shirt.
We need to- there you go.
You're like, plug her shirt. Show your shirt, and you're like, wow.
High-fiving me.
No,
I
I
gotta
thought
see
it
more
was
women
funny.
in business and have more women being unapologetically themselves, and I love that.
Yeah, I mean, I think
Right.
you have to be. I think it takes age and wisdom.
Yeah.
I
I can
do
tell
too,
you, like-
because I think you get to a certain
And
point.
confidence.
I think you get to a certain point where your give up is broken.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And so then you take on you and don't worry so much about
Everyone.
being something for someone else.
Right.
Yes. And that's huge. That's like peace.
It
for
is.
inside
It
your
is.
body.
But it's also building each other up. Like you're our hype girl.
I am.
Yes, you are.
You
our
really
hype girl.
are.
You really are.
Good. You guys are my hype girl.
There's your hat. You're welcome.
well, and I
Yeah.
think,
Here's your crown.
Yeah.
Let me adjust the crown.
Readjust your crown.
and I think that's what real friendship is. I
Yeah.
think there's too much ugliness out there
Too
that,
much competition.
like, people should be,
There's enough to go
just
around.
people in general, but mostly women should be happy for other women.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, make it a priority to be happy for them.
Yeah.
Encourage them to do whatever they want to do. Support them.
Tell
It's
them
not,
how great they look.
Yeah.
Tell them
It's
I
not
give it
about
all
how much
competition.
you love them. Tell
When
them.
I'm out, I tell strangers all the time, I love your hair, I love your hat, that outfit rocks.
Yeah.
All the time.
But
Or
have
have you
you
ever-
we
have
hold
you-
each
and
other
people run
accountable.
from
We're not
her.
always like, you look good, but we're always like, get your shit together. You know, like
Yeah.
it's time
Yeah.
to reel it in.
Yeah.
Whatever we
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Reel it in, Erin.
Yeah. We say that a lot.
We-
We say that a lot.
We all. No, I think we all do that to each other. I
But
mean,
have
that's
you ever
just
had a
the way it
client
is.
that said, I was so and so, I was somewhere the other day and I love this person's haircut, and they go to explain
Yeah.
it, and I said, why didn't you take a picture?
Yeah.
And they'll say, because you can't. And I'm like, yes, you can. You go up to the person, you say, I love your hair,
Yeah.
and I would love to have your haircut. I don't have to see your face. Can I please take your
Yeah.
picture so I can take it to my hairdresser? Would that not make your day?
It would make my whole day.
Absolutely. It would make my
Yes.
week, my month, everything.
I
I've done that so many times.
Tell people how you feel about them. Life is too short, and they
You're
don't
gonna get
hear.
some people
I
thrown in
promise
jail.
they don't hear it enough.
I agree.
I think that's why I am a hype girl, but it's just because like when you don't receive something, like people think you hear it all the time, but I don't think you do. You're
And
not
even if you
hearing it.
do, you don't always receive it. Sometimes it takes 3 or
Right.
4 times to receive
And
it.
that's why I said I'll be here to remind you how awesome you are till the day I die, because you are. And I just want more women to start doing that.
Yeah.
And I feel that
Are
they
you
say
saying you love me?
Of course I love you.
We're
just
having
have
a
a moment.
moment.
We
Look,
just-
guys, we're having.
we
Look,
just-
we're having a moment.
It's always
I
us.
love
I
you.
know.
Did we leave the sisters out?
I love you guys.
We love the sisters out.
Us
Sisters out.
We're fine. We're fine. No.
We didn't cry though. I'm proud of us.
Yeah, you didn't cry. I think you guys did really well.
Internally.
I
Internally it's
died a
happening.
little inside.
No, you guys did great. But
Yeah, this
yes,
is fun.
Thank you.
thanks
for
so
having us.
much for doing this and having you guys.
And thanks for being our friends.
Yes, thanks for being.
Thanks
our
for
friends.
thinking of us.
Absolutely.
Well, you're an inspiration. I think you're an inspiration to a lot
And you
of
guys are
women out
very
there.
successful women, and you need to be
Thank you.
Hyped up.
hyped
Proud.
up.
We should
People
be
need
more
to talk
proud.
great about you.
Yeah.
And you not only are you successful in your business, but you're successful moms. I mean, come on, that's not an easy job.
No.
I do 3 great children.
Yes.
Sorry.
Same.
I'm
Are
gonna
we all
go.
threes?
We're all threes.
All
We all
three.
have 3.
It's a magic number. It's
Uh-huh.
actually the most stressful number of children to have. They've
Oh.
asked like a whole panel of people.
Okay, now I get it.
I totally get it.
Yeah.
I would say even numbers would make life easier.
Yeah. Like
2 or 4. If you're going 3, just go for the 4.
yeah.
Third just always seems.
Someone gets left out.
Yeah. Mine was the first one. She was older. So.
See that Erin was the oldest, and then the
Yeah.
other 2 were kind of. So that was kind of where they fell. But your 3s are like close in age. So
4 years apart, but the 2 came.
That's still.
The 2 came real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were back
Like
to
at the
back.
same
They
time.
were back to back, like 3 minutes.
Like 3 minutes.
No,
Like
well, I
3
had
minutes.
Irish twins, so mine were 360 days apart.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know what
That
happened.
was smart. Her so smart.
No, no, it's not. But I mean, now they're like really good friends. Like, but
Yeah.
I think at the time.
How old are yours?
So Ashley's 32, Austin's 25, and TJ's 20.
You do not look old enough to have a 32-year-old.
yes.
I'm
See,
not.
we're actually
I was actually 16 when I
Okay.
met her.
we're
My dad's
actually
32.
very close because Erin's 33,
Yeah.
Lane's 25, and Ethan's 22.
Oh.
So I mean, they're all right.
Yeah. So, but yeah. All right, guys. Another
All right.
successful podcast. We love you. Tune in next week. We have another guest on. So, yeah, we are
We'll
rocking
surprise
it
you.
out.
Yes. Hey, remember to like, subscribe, and share. We need to
like,
get the word
hit
out
the-
there.
Hit the thumbs up.
Yes,
button.
give us a thumbs up, drop us a line, tell us how you feel. I can't tell you to get in our DMs because my son got on me for that. I'm supposed to say comment because I got in trouble for that at the race. So
Yeah. She was like,
anyway,
drop us in the DM.
I said slide into our DMs and tell us who your favorite driver is.
Ethan was like,
No. He goes, no. He goes, say comment below, please. I was like, oh, for goodness sakes.
He was worried you guys were going to get some
Oh my
pictures.
gosh.
yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, you everybody have a good night. We'll see you next week.